All right, welcome to Rancid Dragons Productions. I'm going to show you a little something today. These are the G.I.Joe Retro fit stands that come with your retro figures. A lot of people seem to want these. I'm going to show you how to make them, and they work just fine. So here's what I do. I take this stand, I cut out a piece of cardboard that is fairly close to the size. I squish the cardboard down so that it is flatter, just like these. Okay. I take the stand, trace around it over the top, and then cut it with a pair of scissors. Really easy. Okay. Now, take that one to the side. I then take the cardboard and I mark where these sit in relation on there. Okay. After you've marked it, drill a couple holes. Okay. Just a simple thing. And then I take one of these. It's just a wooden dowel. They're 0.187 in diameter. So you're going to have to take a piece of sandpaper. I take a 80 grit sandpaper and I rub it on there. I'd probably 10 good strokes to bring it down. Push it through these holes, okay, to make them the right size. Now, you're going to take the same dowel that you just shaved down, and you're going to cut these to 1/4 of an inch, okay? They works out to be almost perfectly a quarter. And you're going to put them in the cardboard like so. I always recommend running a bead of CA glue around the outside just to harden it up in a little bit, and on the back. Okay, that's going to keep them nice and wide open and set. Then paint it black. You can see I didn't do the whole thing. And then cover it with clear. All right. When you're all done, it will stand your figure just like one of these, just dead on like one of these. And there you go. You got these stands probably cost, you can get, I think, 50 of them that are kind of close. But these seem to be the ones that the characters don't tip over. Like, they actually made it for the character. I wish they would include these in the classified, but they don't. So I made these. Yes, these are a little cheesy looking, but they're under your figures. Who cares? They stand up. They're about the same weight when you're done, so they'll hold the figure down. They don't tip over, and if you've glued these right, they're nice and sturdy. They'll go right in the peg hole, and they'll work just fine. See, that's one that I've used a few times. You can do that. Like I said, you could get these for about, I don't know, they're like $15 for 50 of them, but they're not quite the right size. The actual retro ones you have to print. And if you have to print them, they wind up being like 10 cents a piece. I made these from a shipping box that I got from my Rattler. I've got like 200 of them. It took me almost no time to make them. I cut them down, I made them, painted them. They wind up costing me like nothing a piece because I already had the cardboard, just the work time. So something to consider. One of those things that, I think is awesome, and can add to your collection, can help you do that and do it for cheap, because we all know, there's 200 plus G.I. Joe figures now, and then your customs. So some of your customs now, like as an example, I got Forge here, who is in Budo's armor. His peg holes are a little larger than the pegs, but he'll still stand on there if you get him right. And you might have to make some for those figures that have the larger peg holes. You might have to not shave these down, because this dowel will fit perfectly in some of them and not in others. And all the pegs are a little different, but I find shaving them down, like I said, 80 grit sandpaper, 5 or 6 strokes down it, and it thins it down enough that it's pretty close to 1/8 of an inch, which is just about perfect for Joe figures. Marvel Legends, are so different, it's hard to tell. But as you can see, he's standing up just fine. He'll stand forever as long as his ankles don't give out, which seems to be the most common thing. But yeah, there you go. So there's a nice quickie from Rancid Dragon. You can see in the background I've got some other stuff going on that I will talk about eventually. It'll go with my Dreadnoks thing. But yeah, so I just figured I would throw this up because I haven't put anything up in a while. And I'm getting to the point where I can finally start posting. So I hope you guys find this useful. I hope you like it. And I hope it works out for you. It's worked out for me. Like I said, I've made dozens of these already. I've got about 200 of them pre-cut like this and in this form. And I just kind of, as I'm sitting around watching and doing nothing, I do this on quick free time. So as you can see, obviously they don't have the G.I. Joe logo to make it super cool, but cool enough.